Hello, it is Brandy and Eric,
Hello.
and we wanted to just dive in for this special weekend that's coming up in the Venus retrograde, where Venus will be conjunct the Sun.
I had no idea.
And I've been talking a lot about Venus lately. Venus is our love language. She's the goddess of love and beauty and comfort and value and money and worthiness, peace and harmony. So lots of things. She's ruled by Taurus, the sun, and she's rulership also in Libra, balance and harmony and justice. And this weekend's really a beautiful weekend to reflect on your own value and worth and nourishing your Venus. So Venus, when we talk about her, we talk in the feminine perspective. So I wanted to bring in my partner who is masculine to discuss, what does that resonate? What does that mean to you, the divine feminine within you?
Yeah, the divine feminine in me, when I think about that, it means compassion, it means letting go, it means forgiveness, it means kindness, it means softness. Like, where's that soft place inside me? And as a male, that part can sometimes be difficult to find. So yeah, when I think about my divine feminine, that's what comes to mind, is forgiveness and softness and compassion, ease and flow. I guess I would add to that.
Beautiful. And so we're on the mark of also the equinox, which is balance point, equal day, equal night. And it's a beautiful time to reflect within each of us, the balance of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, which is within each one of us and brings us into greater balance. And also how that works in partnership. You want to share a little bit more about that in partnerships, the divine feminine and masculine?
Yeah, I love that question, Brandy. And so when I think about partnerships, I think about giving and receiving, and supporting and receiving support, and the balance in between. And often in my own work, I see how relationships like that are out of balance. How that was an avalanche, I think, telling us about out of balance. So I often see how there's one person who is much more giving than the other, and one person who's taking more, and that creates an imbalance in the relationship, and pain and resentment usually is what follows from that. So definitely looking for equality around giving and taking, supporting and being supported.
I love that. So my invitation, if you are still watching and listening, is that in the relationship, if you know that you're always the one that's giving, then maybe this week can step into the receiving. And if you're always receiving, maybe you could step into the giving. And we actually talked about that earlier as I took Eric's car and I scratched it. And he really loves this car, and I really, I scratched it by mistake. And so I'm going to be in the very much of the giving this weekend.
Yeah.
So
And I got to ask for what I wanted. As a big giver, what I would add to what Brandy said is also being able to ask. Yeah, not just giving, but also being part of being able to receive is being able to ask as well.
Thank you. If you guys landed with you, comment below what landed with you. If you want taking on the stretch, comment. What should they comment?
I'm taking on the stretch.
Taking on the stretch. I'm in. Or put a thumbs up or heart or whatever you wish.
Any one of those.
And wishing you a blessed weekend ahead.
Have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.